Welcome to Farming Aid. If you still think Holstein cattle are the most profitable choice in modern dairy farming, you might be leaving serious money on the table. Across Africa, Asia, and even parts of Europe, a quiet shift is happening as smart farmers turn to ancient, resilient breeds like these cattle are not chasing maximum milk volume. They are delivering something far more valuable in today's conditions: lower feed costs, stronger disease resistance, better heat tolerance, and premium quality milk that can command higher prices in the market. In a world where feed prices are rising and climate pressure is increasing, profitability is no longer about producing the most milk. It is about producing smarter. These ancient breeds are proving that you can earn more by spending less. And that is exactly why they are becoming the new kings of profit for farmers who understand the numbers behind sustainable dairy systems. If you want to stay ahead in modern farming, this is a conversation you cannot afford to ignore. On Farming Aid, we break down real strategies, real breeds, and real opportunities that can transform your farm's income. Make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, and drop a comment sharing your experience with local or traditional cattle breeds. Let's build smarter, more profitable farming together. The Gir cattle, originating from the dry forests of India, represent one of the most fascinating transformations in modern dairy economics. For centuries, they were valued by traditional farmers for their ability to thrive where other cattle would struggle. In today's terms, that translates directly into lower operational costs. Gir cows are highly adapted to heat stress, which makes them ideal for regions where temperatures can limit productivity in high-yield breeds. Unlike Holsteins, which often require intensive cooling systems, shade structures, and consistent high-energy feed, Gir cattle maintain steady production even under environmental pressure. This resilience reduces the need for expensive infrastructure and management inputs. What makes Gir cattle especially profitable is not just their survival ability, but their efficiency. They convert lower-quality forage into milk more effectively than many modern breeds. In practical terms, that means farmers can rely more on natural grazing systems and less on purchased concentrates. Over time, this significantly reduces feed costs, which typically represent the largest expense in dairy farming. Additionally, Gir cows have strong immune systems and lower incidence of common dairy diseases, leading to reduced veterinary costs and fewer production losses. Their reproductive efficiency is another hidden advantage. They tend to have longer productive lifespans and fewer complications during calving, which lowers replacement rates and improves herd stability. Milk quality also plays a crucial role in the profitability of Gir cattle. Their milk is rich in A2 beta-casein protein, a trait that is gaining increasing attention in niche markets. Consumers who are sensitive to conventional milk are often willing to pay a premium for A2 milk, creating an opportunity for farmers to access higher-value markets. This shift from volume-based to value-based production is where Gir cattle truly shine. Instead of competing in a saturated commodity market, farmers can position themselves in a premium segment with better margins. Moving from India to the Channel Islands, the Guernsey breed offers a different but equally compelling path to profitability. Known historically as the Golden Guernsey because of the rich yellow color of its milk, this breed has long been prized for its high butterfat and beta-carotene content. While Holsteins dominate in total milk volume, Guernseys excel in milk quality, which is increasingly where the real money lies. Butterfat and protein are the key drivers of value in many dairy markets, especially those focused on cheese, butter, and specialty products. Guernsey cows are particularly efficient when it comes to feed conversion. They require less feed per unit of milk solids produced compared to larger, high-yield breeds. This efficiency becomes critical in systems where feed costs are volatile or where access to high-quality feed is limited. Smaller body size also contributes to lower maintenance requirements, meaning more of the consumed energy goes into milk production rather than simply sustaining the animal. For small and medium-scale farmers, this efficiency can dramatically improve profit margins. Another often overlooked advantage of Gernzi cattle is their temperament. They are generally docile and easy to handle, which reduces labor costs and improves overall farm safety. In operations where labor is a significant constraint, having animals that are easier to manage can make a substantial difference. Their adaptability to grazing systems also aligns well with regenerative agriculture practices, allowing farmers to integrate dairy production with soil health improvement. This dual benefit not only enhances sustainability, but can also open doors to premium markets that value environmentally responsible production methods. The milk from Gernzi cattle is also rich in A2 protein, similar to Gir Cattle, adding another layer of market differentiation. As consumer awareness grows around milk composition and digestibility, breeds that naturally produce A2 milk are gaining a competitive edge. This is particularly important in urban markets where consumers are willing to pay more for perceived health benefits. By focusing on quality over quantity, Guernsey farmers can achieve higher returns even with lower total milk output. Turning to South Asia once again, the Red Sindhi breed stands out as a powerful example of how ancient genetics can outperform modern expectations. Developed in the harsh climates of present-day Pakistan and India, Red Sindhi cattle are built for resilience. They thrive in hot, humid conditions and are highly resistant to diseases that commonly affect more delicate breeds. For farmers operating in challenging environments, this resilience translates directly into reduced risk and more predictable income. Red Sindhi cows are known for their consistent milk production under conditions that would significantly reduce output in Holsteins. While they may not match peak yields, their ability to maintain production with minimal inputs creates a more stable and reliable revenue stream. This stability is crucial for smallholder farmers who cannot afford the fluctuations associated with high-input systems. Lower feed requirements, combined with the ability to utilize local forage resources, further enhance their economic viability. One of the defining characteristics of Red Sindhi cattle is their reproductive efficiency. They tend to have shorter calving intervals and higher fertility rates compared to many high-production breeds. This means more calves over the lifetime of the cow and a more sustainable herd replacement strategy. In addition, their calves are generally hardy and have higher survival rates, reducing losses and improving overall herd productivity. Milk from Red Sindhi cattle is also valued for its richness and nutritional profile. Like Gir and Guernsey breeds, it often contains A2 protein, making it suitable for specialized markets. The combination of decent milk yield, high milk quality, and low production costs creates a compelling profitability equation. Farmers are not just producing milk, they are producing a premium product with a story that resonates with consumers seeking authenticity and sustainability. What ties these three breeds together is not just their history, but their alignment with the future of dairy farming. The traditional model of maximizing output at all costs is becoming less sustainable, both economically and environmentally. High-yield breeds like Holsteins require intensive management, significant feed inputs, and controlled environments to perform at their peak. When any of these factors become limiting, profitability can quickly decline. In contrast, Gir, Guernsey, and Red Sindhi cattle offer a more balanced approach. They may produce less milk per day, but they do so with far fewer inputs, resulting in higher net returns. This shift is particularly relevant in regions where resources are constrained or where climate change is introducing new challenges. Heat stress, water scarcity, and fluctuating feed availability are all factors that can undermine high-input dairy systems. Breeds that are naturally adapted to these conditions provide a level of resilience that cannot be easily replicated through management alone. By reducing dependency on external inputs, farmers can build more robust and sustainable operations. Another important factor is market evolution. Consumers are becoming more selective about the food they consume, placing greater emphasis on quality, origin, and production methods. This creates opportunities for farmers who can differentiate their products. Milk from ancient breeds, especially those producing A2 protein, fits perfectly into this trend. Whether it is sold as raw milk, processed into artisanal dairy products, or marketed as a premium health option, the potential for higher margins is significant. The economic argument becomes even stronger when considering the full life cycle of the animal. Longevity, fertility, health, and adaptability all contribute to the overall cost of production. Breeds that excel in these areas reduce the need for frequent replacements, lower veterinary expenses, and provide more consistent output over time. This holistic view of productivity is where ancient breeds truly outperform their modern counterparts. It is also worth noting that these breeds are not just relics of the past, but are actively being integrated into modern breeding programs. Cross-breeding strategies that incorporate Gir or Red Sindhi genetics into existing herds are already showing promising results. These crossbreeds often combine the resilience of ancient cattle with the productivity of modern breeds, creating animals that are better suited to current challenges. Similarly, Guernsey genetics are being used to improve milk quality in various dairy systems. As more farmers share their success stories, the perception of what defines a profitable cow is changing. It is no longer just about the number of liters produced per day, but about the efficiency, sustainability, and market value of that production. In this new paradigm, Gir, Guernsey, and Red Sindhi cattle are not just alternatives to Holsteins. They are leading a quiet revolution in dairy farming. The implications extend beyond individual farms. At a broader level, the adoption of these breeds can contribute to more sustainable agricultural systems. Lower input requirements mean reduced environmental impact, while improved resilience helps ensure food security in the face of climate uncertainty. By aligning economic incentives with ecological sustainability, these ancient breeds offer a path forward that benefits both farmers and the environment. As we step back and look at the bigger picture, it becomes clear that the future of profitable dairy farming is not about chasing extremes, it is about finding balance. For years, Holstein cattle dominated the conversation with unmatched milk volumes. But today's reality is different. Rising feed costs, climate stress, and increasing demand for high-quality milk are rewriting the rules. In this new environment, breeds like Gir Cattle, Gernzi Cattle, and Red Sindhi cattle are proving that true profitability comes from efficiency, resilience, and market value, not just output. These ancient dairy breeds remind us of something powerful. A cow that produces slightly less milk but thrives on local feed, resists disease, and lives longer can outperform a high-yield animal that demands constant inputs. When you reduce costs, stabilize production, and tap into premium markets like A2 milk, your margins grow stronger and more predictable. That is the kind of system that survives shocks and builds long-term success. The real takeaway here is simple. The smartest farmers are no longer asking which cow gives the most milk. They are asking which cow leaves the most money in their pocket at the end of the year. And increasingly, the answer is not modern industrial breeds, but these time-tested, adaptable animals that have quietly done the job for generations. If this perspective opened your eyes to new possibilities, take the next step. Like the video, subscribe to Farming Aid, and share your thoughts or experience in the comments. Your insight could help another farmer make a better decision. Let's keep building a smarter, more profitable future in dairy farming together.